YouTubers, welcome back. Just a little quick update on the shed extension, the workshop extension should I say. A few photos just to catch you up. We're basically done now, probably 99.9% there. The outside just needs another coat once it once we get a bit better weather. Like I say, the rain's holding off a bit, but we've got all the capping pieces done, all the little waterproofing pieces. We'll just run through a few photos and show you them now. The first job we did was on the outside timbers, on the joints of all the sheets. We can see here we've put some about 2-inch wide strips down, which help cover the joint, which help waterproof it. So that's just the first little thing. And also you can see there they just tucked nicely underneath the faseboard. We left about a 9mm gap behind, packed the faseboard out, so these just sit behind, so any water comes off the faseboard down the wood and away. And so that does that look a bit. And I say we're just going to give it another coat once the weather improves a bit and helps dry the shed out a little tad. We're going to we're going to give the whole shed another coat. But for now that'll keep us going. Next one was on the roof. Now this was a little bit more complicated because we had the original roof. We're putting the new roof sort of underneath it, if you will. The angles were slightly different. So what I've done, I've got some tin bent, so this little piece here, you can see the flat piece, not the corrugated, it's sort of over the new roof and then bends up and goes underneath the original roof, so any water passes down and straight onto the new roof, and also if any wind blows back under, it'll stop the wind blowing back and getting into the joint, if you will, the new joint. So this little drawing here I've done, so to the pencil lines are the roof tins, if you will. So the original roof is there on the left, the highest point, and then the thick black line is the tin we have bent, which goes underneath that roof and on top of the other roof, so no water can penetrate in there. Further to that, we also got these capping pieces which go on the end and around. These finish off the sort of the watertights on the corners, if you will, over the walls. And this is it meeting up to the original roof, if you will. The original fascia board was the white, and I said the tin there. So what I've done, put some little pieces in, silicone them in, but left, if you look underneath in the shadow there, just next to that like a light, just put a little piece of finishing plastic in there, but not silicone the edge. So if any water does happen to get in there, it can run out, run down the tins, run down the wall, and away to safety. And that basically is it. So this next one is just the inside, just waiting for the floor to dry. With concrete, you must let it fully cure at least 2 months, depending on your weather conditions. So hopefully the next few weeks it's going to warm up a little bit, help dry it out. I'll probably put a dehumidifier in there. You don't want to force dry it, but the dehumidifier will just help take the moisture out the room itself and help the concrete to dry out. If you get any sort of moisture in there, concrete can take up to 3 months, to be honest with you. So if you paint on top, moisture in the concrete, all that's going to happen is just going to lift your paint's just going to break up in no time. So it's a bit of a waste of time doing so. That's where we're at there, just waiting for the concrete to fully dry, fully cure, and then we can get some paint on it, let that fully dry as well before we can start moving anything in there. So there you go, nearly job done. Like I said, we're just waiting for the floor to dry out fully. Concrete takes a while to cure. Don't really want to rush that process, because if you get any sort of moisture trap between the concrete and the paint will just lift. So it's basically just a waste of time doing it. So we're just going to leave it as long as we can. Might get a dehumidifier in there just to help pull it out of the concrete. But I'd say another few weeks and we'll be ready for the floor to be painted. Then we can start moving stuff in. I don't really want to start using it until that's done and finished and the paint's fully cured. So there you go, just a little quick update. So we're basically done. I say, and then exciting times ahead, getting all the stuff in there. So thanks again for your support. Thanks for watching. If you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing to the channel and telling your friends to do the same, it'd be much appreciated. And until next time, YouTubers, it'll be right.